everyone. Thank you so much for showing up here tonight. How are we feeling? I said, how are we feeling? All right. We are here at the listening party for Maxwell D. Let's give it up for Maxwell D, please. Woo! Guys, this is an invite-only event, so if you're here in this room tonight, you're going to be a part of something really special. Thank you so much for being here. I first want to give thanks to the contributors, Garden Studio for the venue, Little More Production for capturing content, Giles Photography, DJ D Double, and everyone else who contributed in making this event happen here tonight. Tonight, thank you. Thank you so much. Tonight is not just about listening. It is about experiencing, it is about feeling, it is about being. We're here to immerse ourselves in emotional intelligence, and not just the title, the lived experience. I want to bring on Maxwell D. Let's give it up for him right now, please.
Yes.
Hello, Maxwell D. How you doing?
Hello. Hey, Maxwell.
Sorry.
Hey, I just want to say thank you for everyone coming out tonight. I appreciate you could have been in your house and on the nice warmth, and you come out here. That's why I provided a little food and that for you, so you didn't come here empty stomach and leave here and say I don't feed no people. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful for you coming to here today. Sorry, I know you got to do your job. One second. The reason why this is important to me is because this is something I have not done before. So I've never done an album listening party. I've always wanted to do one. I've been signed to labels and all sorts of stuff, but I've never been able to do it on my own self, my own direction, with my own team and stuff like that. So this is very small, very intimate for the people that I care about and the people that care about me. So everyone in this room is like family to me. So thank you for coming again. So yeah, sorry.
So how tonight will go is we're going to listen to every single one of the tracks on this latest album, which is
not all the way through. We'll be there forever.
It's true. But a little snippet from every single track, and then we'll briefly pause between each track, and you will lovely explain the reasoning and the meaning behind the tracks, and I'll also ask a couple of questions, which will be amazing. But yeah, we're also going to be doing some vox pops later on with our amazing production crew, Little More. So it's some really chill vibes. Please be honest, please be real. It's no stress, but we just want to get your real, authentic opinions.
Absolutely.
That's really important in making music.
Definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, I invite you guys to settle in. I hope you guys have grabbed your drinks. I don't want anyone getting up anymore. I'm so sorry, please.
Yeah.
I don't know more. And if you can, just be present with the music.
Absolutely, man. I hope you enjoyed this experience. This is like a very, 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 very vulnerable project that I've done. I'm going to share stuff that I don't normally share about my personal life tonight, and I don't mind any questions and stuff like that, but yeah, this is definitely something where I kind of like put my heart on my sleeve, and it's not no industry, it's not a jump up thing, this is like real life, real personal stuff. So yeah, this is it. This is a like window to my world, basically. Yeah.
But before we get started, I just want to make sure that phones are on silent, please, and any...
And much up the thing, you know.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any phones ringing, and yeah, any photography or videography, please, just no flash, that would be great. Thank you so much. Yeah, so let's get started with our first track.
All right. So
Born for this.
All right. Ranger, they don't know. Tell them. Hey, DC, tell them. I was born for this. I was born for this. What a door. What me tell them? 25 years and me still a lead the way. You know, now I don't know about Maxwell D and Cool FM days. You know, Cambridge Road, Pegasus, a Cola Street and Factory. You know, there's so cold with Sweetie and Levy. DC Ninja, Jumbo Bush and Genie Weldon. Me a top mic man lyricist from early Oxtuna Road. Back from the 90s, Shallow House Party. Everybody know me, I'm me one style, never gonna lose. It was written in the stars. You know born for this, 6th to the 5th, 1979. Yeah, I can't think of anything else I wanted to do as I was growing up. To be fair, I lied. I wanted to be an actor, but that weren't really working. And the reason why I wanted to be an actor, because my name's Denzel, and I thought, Denzel Washington, but I didn't quite make it, because the streets kind of took me. So, but if anyone knows, people do know me, my dad's a DJ, he's a reggae DJ. His name's DJ Natty B. And when I got kicked out of my mum's house and I had to go live with my dad is like 1-bedroom flat in Peckham. So in the front room was where I had to sleep, was just records. So I was just like, there was no escape of just like vinyl, living with vinyl. I mean, every day living with vinyl and a turntable. So like I knew the labels off like by heart. Green Sleeves, Stealing Cleavy, like I just played them. So the track Born for This is just kind of, it just comes to me as in like, I know that all my career, all my life, all I've wanted to do is just do music. I ain't got nothing to be the hype, the numbers or the money. It's just something that resonates with me. When I do music, I feel at peace with myself. I can't think of anything else that I want to do. I mean, I've done it until I have no money in my pocket. I've done it until I can't even feed myself. I've done it. It's saved me. It's literally saved me as my mind, my mental soul. When I say that, I feel like my mum said to me that when she was pregnant carrying me, she used to read lots of novels, lots of stories, like when I was in her stomach. So telling stories and stuff like that was just straight natural. And then also, I'll leave you with this quickly on this one. When I was 2 years of age, my mum lost me, Peckham Rye Lane. Don't ask me. Yeah, she lost me. They left me. I don't know what they was doing. You know, black people like to chat too much and then just go missing. And then, yeah, I went missing. But check what I did though. And this was no word of no cap. At 2 years of age, someone called the police and they were like, this little toddler's lost. So what did I do as a little toddler? I managed to reel off my whole address and postcode to the Fed. And was like, yeah. And the Fed took me to my house and was like, this is your son. So I was a chatterbox from early. I was talking fluently from the age of 2 to 3. So yeah, I definitely say that the whole journey, the 26 years of being in the industry or my whole life, I'll definitely say I'm born to do this. So yeah, that's where that comes from.
That's why you felt like that.
That's why I felt like that at the time when I was writing it. Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's move on to our second track.
Yeah, sure. Cool.
Never wanna see you.
Never wanna see you cry. Yeah. I never wanna see you hurt. Never wanna see you cry. Never wanna hold you down. Never wanna say goodbye, yeah. Cause I will be there for you, loving you, touching you, holding you. No need to feel insecure. This is a life and a journey. Our future is happy. So baby, I'm locking the door. From the day that I met you, girl, you was everything. Our honeymoon days were exciting. The heart and soul was inviting. Like two lovebirds high flying. You would always tell me my love means so much to you. Even when I wanna leave, I just need to breathe. I'm always coming back to the woman of my dreams. I never wanna see you hurt. Never wanna see you cry, yeah. I never wanna hold you down. Never wanna say goodbye, yeah. Cause I will be there for you, loving you, touching you, holding you. No need to feel insecure. This is a life and a journey. Our future is happy. So baby, I'm lucky.
Alright, our second track.
This is funny. This is gonna be funny. This one here, like obviously I can't sing a Ross, yeah. So singing is not really my forte. I'm a rapper, I'm an MC, but I love the sound of this whole album as well. Is very mellow. It's not something that you would normally hear me do. The reason why it's even called emotional intelligence is because when you get to my age, you start looking at your children, you start looking around and start thinking to myself, boy, like what I consume is very important. And don't get me wrong, I work in the jump up world. I work in the industry where it's just jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up, gang, 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 bang, bang, bang. But when I go home, I don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? So I literally created an album that is what I'm listening to today, what I'm consuming. And the track Never Wanna, I was in a relationship. I was married, and I was like when I first wrote it, I was, you know what they say, in love. Yeah, I was in love, and I was we had an argument or something like that, and yeah, I just started writing this song, and then it just kind of developed, and then, to be fair, I wrote half of it on another project, and I was like, you know what, I really need to bring it to this album because it's about love, relationship. When you hear the second verses and the third verses, you'll understand what I'm saying. But yeah, never wanna. I really feel that Afrobeats as well is a genre of music that not only you can listen to it, it also expresses a lot of love for me in the music. So I really wanted to kind of give my take on it. And obviously, because I know that I'm not really a singer and we're using all different sorts of technology in the music today, I also wanted to just give it my take, give it a go. And yeah, that's what Never Wonder was about. It was like, yeah, it was my version of saying like, I love you, you know, it's what I'm feeling at the time. So yeah, I slipped it on the album, and yeah, I'm trying to think of what else can I say about the song. Yeah, that's what I want to say about it. So past tense though, but yeah.
You originally wrote the track when you were married.
Yeah, I was happy at one point in my life, really happy in love, and you get married, and you know, it's like got married in Cornwall, like on the beach, like the edge in the castle. Some people were there, they could tell you, and it was a happy day. Like, and I really was thinking like this is my forever. So when we kind of had like little ups and downs and that, I'm a man that whenever little experiences I go through in my life, I will write down a pen about it. And I was just trying to say like, I never want to see you hurt, I never want to see you cry, I never want to say goodbye, you know what I'm saying? So it was me kind of telling her that, just chill man, we got this. But yeah.
How would you say your relationship journeys, up and downs, influence like the end product of this track particularly?
Yeah man, there's a verse in there when I say, I made some mistakes, but I truly regret. I can't take back the words that I run from my lips. I know I'm to blame for my verbal abuse, but there's no future when we're blowing our fuse. And it's just kind of saying that, it was more like a letter to her saying that, you know, when we're going through our ups and downs, like no matter what, I don't really want to hurt you. You know what I mean? It's just we're just going through a lover's tiff right now. Yeah, so that's what that track's about.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's move on to our next track. All right, Shine Your Light.
Yeah.
Now hear this. Yo, similar, no style. Can't sound similar. Yo, hey. Out the darkness in the light. Every day gonna be a fight. Never give up, we won't hide. We will make it, we will rise. Shine your light, oh shine your light, shine your light, yeah, shine your light on me. They were hate and crucified, we now wash up with no tide. I won't let them try come style for me. I won't shine your light, I tell them shine your light, oh God, I tell them shine your light. Cause if you don't, you know I'm gonna mash up the place. Bad man, I mash up the place. What the matter, can't stop in a million. When the boy can't, no we not play. We tell us some if we run out the way car. We are run down the city, yo. London, Sydney and Toronto. So, oh no, I'm here. Them not gonna see me like holiday. Well, you the one job. Stepping up the place from me suit and me harbor. Fling two corn, oh nothing me a farmer. Later me come from Peckham where me born up. What they really know about the shower man corner. 90s bad boy, jungle is raver. Tell them if you roast on the jungle fever. Like them not sick, better go and sex saver. You know I'm at a rage hour. Out the darkness in the light. Every day gonna be a fight. Never give up.
That track has me bouncing in my seat. I'm like, let's give up for this track, please. Tell me the inspiration for that track, because that doesn't sound like any of the first two.
First of all, I'm a junglist. I started on jungle. That's what a lot of people don't really know. That's how I first entered the music industry, like 90s, going to jungle raves as a teenager with my little pattern Versace. And then I had a career in jungle before I went to prison. Literally, I got on Cool FM. That was like one of the biggest underground radio stations. and I was coming up in the ranks. So jungle has always been my thing. So drum and bass that you hear today, and when they got the like a Jamaican twist, and that's always been me. That's how I started out. Period on the microphone. So that track now, I was working with a producer called Figs. He's worked with Steph London and so many different other people. But we was in the studio, and I said to him, look, bruv, like there's a lot of bad man drum and bass songs out there at the moment, and I just wanted to, as I said, I wanted to create this emotional intelligence where I want to just bring positive to the music. I want to bring more positivity to the music. So I said, right, I want to give a tune that it's still got hard energy, still make people screw up their face when the bass line drops, but in the chorus, I want to give people hope. I want to give people, like, you know, something to look up to. Like, when I hear it, actually, when I play that song, that gives me motivation. When you go to the gym and you play that song, if you feel tired, you want to feel motivated, or you want to feel like giving up in life, I just wanted to create a song that, when you hear that chorus, you know, shine your light. Like, shine your light. I mean, no matter what happens, it's actually like me having a conversation with God, saying, you get me? Like, I'll never give up, no matter what happens, you know, shine your light on me. You know what I mean? So it's like, you could actually take the chorus and sing it in the church if you really wanted to. It's that kind of vibe. But then, obviously, being the junglist rebel that I am, when the verse comes in, bad man, I mash up the place.
Not that one. Probably not that one.
Yeah, but obviously you couldn't take that part to the church. Yeah. But that part, that part was just like, it's the beat, innit? The beat gives me the energy to be like, yo, man, I mash up the place now. So it's kind of give you that angel and the little two devils, and you know what I'm saying? That kind of vibe.
It's the both worlds.
Yeah. But at the same time, I'm not really talking anything crud in there. You know, I'm just vibes, telling you where I'm coming from, and yeah, it's a positive message. That's what Shine Your Light is about. Yeah, emotional intelligence. The reason why it's different, because when I started writing this project, I was in a bad place. A lot of you might not know that, like, being an artist and being a musician, we are literally living on the edge. Some days we just it's a lot. Like, some days I just want to crash out. Like, I was going to beat up everyone. Like, yeah, I just want to smack up everyone. Like, and it's not like, you're looking at me like, what do you mean you're going to violence?
I'm just wondering if it's going to be right now.
No. It's not even like that. It's not like that. It's called frustration. Anyone that's a musician understands that we have a lot of doors closed on us. Don't get it twisted. I've broken through, I've had a lot of success, but I still go through the hurdles. Like, there's still people that are, he's a fussy. You know, it's normal. I'm just so used to it. You become thick skin. So, like, yeah, for me, like, there's days of, like, I'm human, innit? There's only so much I can take. So for me, I was getting to a point when making this album, like, you know what? I'm tired of the industry in some ways. Don't get me wrong, I'm in it, I perform in it, I'm up and down the country doing all this great stuff. It looks great on the gram, it looks great on the net and all the rest of it. And yeah, I'm comfortable, I'm not starving, I'm living good. But mentally is another battle. It's like me, there's a song in there, we'll get to it, it's called Me Versus Me, but there's a mental battle going on behind the scenes that I have to get up every day, no matter what it is. I got to look after my son, my kids, you got to look after my son. I got to, you know, the people around me, I got to make sure, and I got to keep smiling. And I got to deal with some weird energies, like every day. There's always rubbing shoulders with weird people. Like, not everyone's mentally stable. You know, there's a lot of people that are off key out here. So I have to deal with when they bleed into your life, or someone's not organized, or someone doesn't want to pick up their phone, or someone's got a weird sort of energy, he was cool today, he's not cool tomorrow. This stuff will turn you mad. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so that's what I have to deal with every day. So balancing those energies will turn you crazy. So this album literally it wasn't like a middle finger, it was like, you know what, I'm going to do this on my own. I'm literally going to do this project on my own. And I kind of found a tool to kind of like cancel out all the headache. And then I'll get it to, when we get to, what's the next track coming up?
Love Yourself.
Yeah, this track here, you know, we're going to get to it. But just before I introduce this track, Love Yourself, I'm just going to be straight with you guys. This track is, I was married for 8 years. It wasn't a nice breakup, you know, divorced, everything. It really hurt me. Like, I'm sure everyone's had relationships, they've broken up with a partner, we all know pain feels like and that. But as an artist, you know, when you love somebody and you've gone through something, especially us black men, I'm going to say black men, it's white guys in there, it's not, but in our culture, like, we don't really get married. Married is not really our thing. So when we kind of step out and give our full commitment to somebody, it actually means something. And then when that fails, you feel like you failed as a person. You don't feel like, oh, it's just another breakup. Like, this one felt like this was like, I failed a part of my journey in life. So this one is called Love Yourself. Because in relationships, I feel like if your relationship's gonna work, you need to love yourself. Because if you're empty and they're empty, there's no one, do you know what I'm saying? You can't help each other. And I feel like, no shade thrown, which I'm throwing shade in the song, but no shade thrown, but I feel like my partner at the time, she wasn't loving herself, and this one's called Love Yourself. I hope you don't like it, yeah, basically. Well, let's listen to the thing. So yeah.
Respect and you burnt it. So when your lights come up to the surface, I was like, I'm not sure if it's worth it. I made mistakes too, can't be a hypocrite. But every day you know you was complaining about your work and your life, it was draining. I tried hard but nothing was changing. Car crash TV, cannabis smoking. They said that misery loves company. The only thing that you loved was that DOG. Unconditional love for the dog, but what about me? When I told you the truth, you said I was mean. You ran to Instagram to post memes or sent a paragraph to express how you feel. But when I look back, the only thing that I prayed, you was very lonely and that's
you lied to me, you cried on me, you spun your web, and I couldn't see. You said I broke you, but that ain't true. The cracks you blame were always you. You think they care like I cared for you. Think they bleed when I bled for two. But I gave my heart, I gave my fight. You gave me shadows and stole my life. How can you?
Do they even win about listening for you? Okay.
Alright.
Pain is real, man.
You had my respect and you burnt it. So when your lights come up to the surface, I was like, I'm not sure if it's worth it. I made mistakes too, can't be a hypocrite. But every day you know you was complaining about your work and your life, it was draining. I tried hard but nothing was changing. Car crash TV, cannabis smoking. They said that misery loves company. The only thing that you loved was that DOG. Unconditional love for the dog, but what about me? When I told you the truth, you said I was mean. You ran to Instagram to post memes or sent a paragraph to express how you feel. But when I look back, the only thing that I prayed, you was very lonely and that's
you lied to me, you cried on me, you spun your web, and I couldn't see. You said I broke you, but that ain't true. The cracks you blame were always you. You think they care like I cared for you. Think they bleed when I bled for two. But I gave my heart, I gave my fight. You gave me shadows and stole my life. How can you love me when you don't love yourself? How can you love me when you're lost on the shelf? How can you love me and not hold your own stuff? Now I have to love you from afar.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate that one, please? Show some love to you.
Thank you, man. Yeah, every single word on that track was written by myself. I wrote that like 2 in the morning. I woke up. See the thing about breakups, yeah, it hits you at mad times. There's no like clock. I just woke up and I was feeling anxiety, I was feeling hurt, I was feeling vexed, I was angry, I was just emotional, and I just started penning. And one thing, as I said before, like loving yourself, I kind of felt like, yeah, if you don't love yourself, man, it's just gonna end, it's not gonna go nowhere. And that for me was the beginning journey of why this is called emotional intelligence. See, a lot of you guys in this room don't understand that this album right now is half human and half AI. But wait for it. Not everything on here is AI. It's just that I learned with some of the tools of AI how to kind of like manipulate and use things into my advantage. And the reason why, that's why the artwork cover is like Terminator, like half robot, half me. And the reason why it's called EI as well, emotional intelligence, like artificial intelligence, is EI instead of AI. So that even the cover's like coded. And the reason what it is, what I was saying to you about mental, about trying to do a project and getting everybody in the room, like getting singers and getting features and getting all of that, it's a nightmare. It's a pain in the arse. It's like, I'm just tired of ringing people's phone. Or, to be honest, I got a lot of pride as well. I don't like ringing people that much. So if your energy's off, I ain't even gonna shout at you. That's just me. I don't even dial the digits. I just test the energy in the air. And don't get me wrong, I've been around for 26 years, so I've got a lot of friends. I know a lot of celebrities. I'm around a lot of A-star people, but me personally, I go off vibes. And as I said, I have, where's Chris? Is he in the room? Yeah.
Chris, hello.
Where's Chris? Well, yeah, he's over there. He's my AI mentor. So I'm gonna tell you about Chris in a second. Me and Chris was having a conversation one day, and he was like, he's a tech guy. He's been a tech guy for God knows how many years. He's always been trying to message me, Maxwell, man, from like, sorry, the voice, to the voice.
Exactly.
You don't do like that, no, it's me. That's just my speaking voice. He's like, I know, I'm sorry.
Woo! This ain't right.
No. Everyone needs to know that when I do third party voice, I always do this voice. So it's not
you did
personal.
this in the interview as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, Maxwell, man, like, what it is, yeah, like, he's been coming to me from app days. He does like tech, he does website development. Chris, I'm gonna give you a CV, but I'm just gonna pick the bullet points. He does a lot of tech, and he's always advanced. He's been ahead of the time. He was doing websites in like '99. Yeah, you get me? And he's been always knocking at my door, always like, Maxwell, you need to do your own app. Maxwell, you should put your own website out. Maxwell. And like, I'm just like, I'm gonna link up, we're gonna link up. You know, you're Tasmanian devil. I'm just,
25 years.
Oh, bro, you have to at me like that. And then just one time, I turned around and I was like, this guy, Chris, man, I've known you for 25 years. It's about time I start listening to this guy. And we had a deep conversation. And he was like, listen, the industry is changing. The tech world is moving. You need to check this stuff out. So we had a long conversation. He broke down some stuff. We had a deep meeting. He showed me some tools. And it has just been like, I was like, what? I can do all this myself. And it was like, yeah, there's a little war out here. It's not even a war. It's just that a lot of people are not very ready to move with the future. Just like, I'm going to break it down to you. Once upon a time, there was cavemen. Yeah? There were sticks and stones. They were doing fire. Then the cooker came. Yeah? Everyone used to, the cooker was the new technology. Boom. I know I'm fast forwarding a good 100 years on that. But yeah, I know, I went from caveman to cooker. That's a big jump. That's a mad jump. Yeah, but you're gonna get what I'm saying. Then the microwave came. Ding! You get me? The people couldn't wait. It was too impatient. So I'm gonna draw for it. Like, what I'm trying to say to you is that technology is always, progressed. And even with music, we had the reel-to-reel, and then we had the tape cassette, and then we had CDs, mini discs, and then we sampled, and then people couldn't sing, and they had auto-tune. And then and now we're going to a whole another level where people are getting worried because then they're thinking like, oh my God, like these AI. We don't even need nobody no more. Sorry, so this is what this album is. It's a very futuristic album, and I really want you to understand that there are some live real singers on here, but there are some AI singers in there. But every single word has been written by myself. And the reason why I say that is because I can't sing. And I've always wanted to connect with people vocally. You try to sing, in the shower, like, yeah. I've always wanted to be a singer, like, slyly. because they hit the people properly. So this is my way of connecting to people through it with my words. I know I'm a good songwriter, so anyway, time's ticking.
It's true.
It's
just I find it interesting that Black Power comes straight after Love Yourself.
Yeah.
And I find that really interesting.
And this ain't AI, by the way, the next one. Yeah. This is, I want to pick up Special K. Yeah. Thank you for blessing me on this one. Black Power, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Knowledge. Stand up, rise up to all my black kings. I'm trying to fly through this life with my heavy black wings. To be black on this earth, that means so many things. Black struggle, black health, and black monetizing. Black power, black growth, and black generalizing. Black Twitter is a grave, there is no uniting. How many blacks get cancelled with them reposting? How many blacks get supported when they start building? I see it now. Black Judases, black devilish. You work for the people that oppress the black business. Black pounds get exploited, it's a black mirror twist. Some people call it black seller, I call it black politics, cause it's deeper than the brands and the juries and the whips. Black conditioning leaves us in a black hole of mess. If you don't know how it starts, then how you gonna finish? 19 Keys says black economics.
I don't want information, I want affirmation. This is my invitation to my conversation. They say I'm insane, but that's insanity. If I'm out saying will hold me down like gravity. I think I need clarity.
Let it run. This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part.
They want me in order, but that's out of order. Life goes round and round like a roller coaster. Why is everything like so negative, so negative? That's how they see us, but still they want our melanin. Black cat, black bone, black male, black bull. One day we rise and take it all. They write the rules and flip the page. Keep us locked inside a gilded cage. But I see colors breaking through the gray. I love color, it's a brand new day. Red for the fire.
Yeah.
Woo!
Respect, man. Respect.
Black Power. Tell me about it.
Black Power. I'm a black man growing up in this world. I see a lot of things. I think this one I saw something on Twitter one day, and I'm just like, it's typical. I think it was see, why do people, this is what black people do. This is why I write songs like this. Yeah. So, my cousin's outside, but yeah, thank you. Basically, I saw something on Twitter, and it was just the usual black fishing, the usual black subjects that we're always seeing that are going on, and I'm seeing us arguing with each other, and I don't really see us really uplifting. There are people that are uplifting each other, but there's not much of it. So I really wanted to make a track. Like, I've been writing songs all my life. Like, how have I not wrote a song for my own people? It doesn't make any sense. I'm like, I need to write a song for my people. And I really wanted to talk about, black knowledge, black health, black wealth. And when I said, like, I don't want information, I'm a bit of an alien as well, because I don't really think normal stuff. When I'm saying I don't want information, I want outformation. You get me? This is my conversation. You get me? So I'm trying to explain to people that all the information that you're getting is always corrupted. So I want outformation, which is seeking knowledge outside. But that's a whole nother, in the clouds.
That's for another hour.
That's a whole nother different conversation. Like, but if you really check the words out in there, it's deep. It's very, very deep. I wrote that. I wrote that another early hours in the morning. A lot of the times when I write music, it comes to me very late. I'm not the normal guy that gets up and just writes songs. I will just write as I feel. I'm not a robotic guy. You can't just put me in a studio and just press the mic. I have to feel it. I have to feel it. If I don't feel it, then it ain't coming. So some tracks I don't even like, because I'm just forcing it. It's a robot mode. I'm like, yeah, chorus, 16 bar chorus, merge, pull it up, bar for bar, kick down the MC. No rapper can jack to me, boxing man over there. Like, I'm just not. That's not really me no more. Like, I'm just like, I will write how I feel. I go with feeling now. So yeah.
Would you say that the writing process for this track was more therapeutic or revealing? It was
very therapeutic and revealing, but as I said, it was more for me, like, to say, yo, I want to write, I want to uplift my people, I want to talk, let's have this conversation. Let's talk about it,
Yeah.
Let me try to come with my 2 pence as a black man and, you know, bring a conversation about black power and what it means to my people. Yeah, that's what.
The next track I'm a bit nervous about because it's called Draw Out. So who's that about? What's going
Draw
on?
Out now.
Yeah, a bit nervous.
Yeah, nah. Draw Out is just one of those things. As I was telling you earlier on, we go. Huh? Do you know what? Funny you said that. I would say that's 2% contribution. Draw Out is definitely a song where well, can someone answer the door, please? Can someone take my phone? Okay, can you just take my phone? Sorry, I know we're doing this live on camera, but because, you know, some people don't take no for an answer. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah. Basically, Draw Out is one of them crashing out moments that I was telling you that we have, and I get vexed in my own head and heart, and I'm frustrated. But then I'm like, no, Max, no, I'm not going to let people draw me out of character. You know what I mean? One wrong move, cut them off. That's just how I deal with things. So Draw Out was a vibe where I'm just like, yeah, man, I'm not going to crash out. I'm not going to diss nobody. I'm just going to kind of say, why do people think that I need them? They can't draw me out. I'm seasoned. Yeah? Okay.
All right.
Run it.
Yo, let's keep it real though. Yeah, let's go. Look, I was born alone, so I will die alone. But on this journey, I won't be no puppet. 2 tails in a bucket, fuck it, let me express. I've been putting in the work, so I can say that with chest. Yeah, I'm cutting people off quicker than cancer breasts. Cause I'm from an era where silence was best. If you don't like someone, then that will get addressed. Car beef was outside and not a digital thread. Yeah, man, them online, they getting gangster and shit. Self-snitching is the new type of gangster and shit. Or is that an upgrade or some gangster image? How many people doing life with some viral minutes? I don't ask with weird energy. Praise me in the DMs, but no public, he's supporting me. Giving me a number, then blatantly goes to me. You think I'm irrelevant? Is that what you're telling me?
Why do they feel like I need them? You can't draw me out, I'm seasoned. I'm from an era where we don't talk. One wrong move and we cut them off. Oh please, I see them watching regular. Hoping I'll crash out on my Insta.
Yeah.
But on the low, they looking for inspo. Telling us bimbos, always on tiptoe.
I see them.
Up an X-Man's body grease begging it.
Sure.
I'm just like, keep it up, keep watching it. Cause I got the sauce,
Yeah.
I'll break the doors. I'll make it to the room, of course. Why do they feel like I need them?
I don't know. Why do they think this about me?
You can't draw me out, I'm seasoned.
Let's give it up.
Yeah, man. I laugh when I hear that song sometimes, yeah. That's how I felt.
What do you want from your listeners by showing them all sides of you?
I'm trying to connect with people differently because what you don't know, I've got my first live show at Soul Mama's Kitchen with a live band and a choir.
Woo.
Yeah.
Date and time?
Yeah, Sunday the 15th of March. It's in Westfield, Stratford, East London.
All right.
It's at the bottom of the STK building.
All right.
I'm taking this frequency on the road. This is a frequency where I'm going to give you a lot of insight into my brain. Has anybody watched Roger Rabbit? Yeah. So you know Jessica? Yeah, that settings where it's like that. I know, he's MV joke. But that's the settings I'm trying to take where it's like rap, soul, R&B, live shows, on the road with a band. Not just, I want small intimate vibes, food, drink, you know, soulful stuff, big vocals, and, you know, conscious stuff, you know, positive stuff. I'm just trying to do a whole different audience because where I come from, it's the pain, it's the jump up, it's the clout, it's the climbing on top of each other. Everyone wants to be the best. I don't really care about none of that stuff no more. I don't care about the money. I care about the money because I got bills to pay. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care about it like that. I had to correct myself. Now of course I care about bread, but the bread doesn't run. This is like doing new stuff. You have to take risks. This is not about money. I ain't making a penny. I'm just trying to move forward in my life and trying to project the age that I'm at. My son is 18 and he listens to stuff and I'm like, geez, that guy's chatting a whole lot of breeze. Only if my son knew, boy. Because these guys are not bad, son. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole illusion. So who am I as a grown-up to be given the same thing? What am I teaching my son? So it comes to a point where you're like, well, okay, what do I do now? Am I going to keep on talking just to get the views and the likes and to be in the rat race? Or am I going to just, you know, do what's true to me, how I'm living today? And I feel like the more I be true to myself is the more authentic the sound's going to be, the more authentic, you know, I'm going to be living my life. So that's how I want to continue to do it. That's why it's called emotional intelligence, because I got intelligent with the emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Would you say inspiring your son is a constant motif, a drive?
Yeah, he's the, like, I have 3 children, by the way. You're going to hear a track that I do about my kids. We'll get to that in a minute. But the my eldest is, like, my biggest. Like, I had him, like, from birth to 18. And growing up a young man in this world, you fear for your children, you know? You fear for your children. Is like, I come from foster home, prison, you know, street stuff, you know, crime watch, whatever. I've been doing the street stuff, and now my son's got to grow up in the same world. So what am I doing in this world that's going to be, you know, his age group? So that's why I started mentoring as well. I needed to, you know, add my contribution, add my legacy. Like, I don't want to leave just a bunch of MP3s and that and streams for him. I want to leave some proper legacy. So the music that I have to be talking about has to match in line with what I'm doing. Because, you know what I mean, I'm out here, I'm helping my community. Not just, you know, so I want my son to look at dad as someone that is helping people instead of just hyping people. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so thank you.
Our next track, Narcissist.
When you say no. Sorry. Well, in it. Well, so we're going to talk about that.
All right, let's stay focused.
Do you know what? Let's
stay focused.
Let's not divide the room. But
come on now. All right.
Funny you said it like that, because we know this word's been thrown around a lot, usually to men. And this word got thrown at me. Real talk. This word got thrown at me by one of my ex, and she called me a narcissist. And it burnt. And I'm going to tell you why it burnt. The reason why it burnt, because, you know, I feel like to be a narcissist, like to be with someone for 8 years and turn around to say that, yo, this guy's a narcissist. For me, I'm like, rah. I feel that I have empathy. If I do something wrong, I'm very good to take accountability. I've always taken accountability. I'm never going to turn around and say to you guys that, yes, I was the greatest guy in my marriage. I've done everything perfect. I was the perfect husband. No, I'm a human. I've made mistakes. I've gone through everything. I will own up to and take accountability always. But to throw that word narcissist was a big blow to me. It was like, rah, narcissist. Ain't that what them psychopaths get? I was like, rah. I know there's different strains of narcissism, but I think we all got a bit of narcissism in us in some ways, traits, because in our industry, we need a bit of self-ego. We need a bit of that to move forward and to stand up and be a bit tough-skinned. So I didn't really like that. I feel like she kind of done a little bad move and like kind of done a little smear campaign against me. So I was like, nah. So I was sitting down, I was speaking to my people, and I was like, yeah, has anyone got a chat called Narcissist? And I was like, I ain't really heard a chat called Narcissist before. So I was like, let's talk about it. It's another conversation. And there's women narcissists as well. It's not just about men. It's just the word in general. So yeah, and I just kind of poured out my heart in it and said what I needed to say. So here comes Narcissist.
I was looking for love in the wrong places. We was bonded by trauma, perfect strangers. I fell in love with an empty shell. 8 years of toxic love was a spell. I was addicted to downs and ups. You cut me deep with your jagged love. You violated me on so many levels. I knew you wanted out but couldn't pedal. It hurts over and over and over again. You say I'm a narcissist, but I'm just me. I gave you my all.
Now me I look back and was so toxic. 8 years of my life gone in an instant. You said me tell lies and I was abusive, but you a big hypocrite with your dark secrets. Me I keep it on the surface, but I won't figure out deep. You never love yourself, let alone love me. You're not happy inside, so you start your fuckery. Manipulation with no accountability. That's you say I'm a narcissist, but I'm just me. I gave you my all, now I set you free. I miss you so much.
Ooh, I'm feeling a lot for you in that track.
Yeah, Narcissist, man. So that was my explanation, quickly.
Yeah. This track, it feels like a turning point. Is that intentional?
Yeah, it was like talking about these things and being vulnerable and just literally pouring out my heart on these tracks is something I don't really do often. Like make sure I pick the right subjects of what's going on in my life at the time. This is like timeline stuff. This is real. It's happening right now. This is not past tense. Well, maybe a year or so, but a bit more longer than that. But yeah, this is stuff that's happening in my life, and I just wanted to keep it real to who I am today. You know what I mean? So that was a subject that I felt that I see, as my friend said there, like there's a lot of, the word gets used a lot and it gets thrown in a lot of the men's direction. It got thrown at me. So this is what I do when things like that get thrown at me. I'll write about it. Yeah.
How do you protect yourself emotionally when you're sharing an album with such vulnerability?
Can I be honest? I don't even care no more. Yeah, it's got to that. So that sounds so bad, innit? Yeah, it sounds bad. Nah, do you know what it is? I don't even care. Like, no, honestly, I do care, but I don't care. Like, I care that people can take the time out to listen to it, but I also, I'm too old to care about all that stuff now. I know I've lost friends, I've lost family members. We only got one life, and I'll say that to any creative or anyone in the room. If there's things that you need to get off your chest or there's things that you want to do in your life, just do it, man. Like, do not wait. Do not wait around for anything. Like, life comes and goes. I've had so many opportunities and I've had so many doors closed at me, and I've realized that what's kept me going through all these years is not giving a shit what people think. And it's the hardest thing to do, because we definitely, we want applause, we want validation sometimes, but I just can't let that be my drive. I mean, my drive has got to be my heart. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be what I want first, and then everybody else afterwards. Yeah.
So,
You can clap. It's like, no joking. It's all good.
let's give you your flowers. Come on now.
Oh, appreciate that.
Whatchamacallit. So, how would you feel our next track?
Well, on there. So it's going to get a bit deep now.
Yeah.
All right. I have 3 kids. I don't see 2 of them. I have a son and I have a daughter. One lives in America. The other one, she's 11, and I haven't really, I'm not sure if there's any fathers in the room that, have difficult children's mum, and the politics that can be. And I know there's women in here that might have difficult fathers as well. It goes both ways. But this one is very painful because I have a son in America, and I didn't see him until he was 6. Yeah, I didn't, I knew he existed and stuff, but I didn't. And that was just down to bad communication. My daughter, mum, no shade thrown, but I'm going to throw shade same way. It was political, but what can I do? All I can do is just try to be the best version of me and open up my door for them. And, there's a lot of people that go through little court battles and stuff like that. And for me, I tried all of that stuff. And then I just realized that my mental health was suffering over it. Like, I was losing a lot of myself. I was getting caught up in this emotional cycle of battle of longing for children that I just get the door slammed at me, or seeing them inconsistently. And it broke me. These are the things that go on behind closed doors that nobody doesn't see. And every time I have to turn up to the stage and put the microphone in my hand and spit some bars and whatever, in the week, my week could have been stressed the hell out. And my heart's bleeding because I have an 18-year-old child that I see regular and grown up. And to know that I've got other children out there that I can't have access to broke me and breaks me to this day. But I've learned to overcome certain things. And my biggest way to deal with things is write about it. It's like, it's my therapy. So, this track here is called How Would You Feel? It's quite deep still. So, we'll see what it's saying.
Yo. To all my fathers, it's gonna hurt. Just keep it real though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey Ranger, let's keep it real. I never saw my son until the age of 6. If it's half for me and half for you, then we created it. Some women never understand and try claim ownership, but it was us who planted the seed and then you watered it. Now I gotta fight for visitation rights because we broke up. Trying to spike me with the barriers you hold up. You say you're raising your kid, but it's you who needs to grow up. Trust me.
How would you feel if you made life when you were told you couldn't preserve it?
Devastated.
Yeah. You grow the plant you created, but you have to fight just to deserve it.
It's crazy.
You go through cost to visit to care. How is that fair? How is that fair? How is that fair?
Real.
I got a son, I got a daughter.
Yeah.
One's across seas, the other's caught in the water. With a mom who can't see, no she won't see. That her father's love is the root, is the tree. I try to give, I try to stay, but the past keeps dragging her love in the way. We broke so long ago, but there's still my heart, there's still my soul. Yeah. There's still my soul alone.
Trust me.
Yeah.
One more time.
There's still my soul alone.
How would you feel though, man?
How would you feel if you made life? Then you were told you couldn't preserve it.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, that one still sends chills every time I listen to it. It's mad. It's mad emotion.
Is it intentional that there's still a motivating beat in this track?
Yeah, as I said, like, I've made it so it's like the producers and that we work together. It's like neo soul, R&B with a little hints of Afrobeat drums and that. So I just wanted to create my own sort of sound, like with rap on it as well.
Yeah.
So it's not, it's a fusion. It's not really like, I just didn't want it to sound like anything else. For what I wanted to get out with it with emotion, I put that kind of movement because I felt like I want people to nod their head at the same time. I don't want to just be dull and depressing. I also wanted to get a vibe, but at the same time, I wanted to,
It's a really beautiful track.
Yes, it's a deep one, man. You know what? Tears have come roll down my eyes when we first listened back to it. I was like, shit, I really got that out, like really word for word, like I was penning it, and even halfway through penning it, when I was like, how would you feel if you made life and you couldn't preserve it? You get me? You get told to go to court. It's like how is that fair? Like I don't know, loads of men can relate to that. Like how is it fair? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's like you see guys back in the day, you see on the news in Spider-Man suits and on the Houses of Parliament climbing and stuff. People do crazy stuff with their kids, man. People like will literally kill their missus, kill themselves, and just kill everybody. Like that emotion there is not one to play with. So if there was any fathers out there that was going through that same similar situations, I just wanted to reach them. And yeah, that was the track. So that's why it's called How Would You Feel? And it's also like trying to talk to the women as well. Like reverse it. Like how would you lot feel if you was told that, you made life and you couldn't preserve it? You know what I mean? So
how do you push through those emotions when you're creating a track like that?
It's hard. I'm not even going to front. It's hard. It's like, I kind of just, it's therapy in some ways. It's like me sitting down with a therapist and getting it out because it's all built up. It's just built up, and I can't do that on a grime track. You know what I mean? I can't really do that on a rap track as much as I want to. Yeah, I can rap the bars and stuff, but the actual emotion that I want to get across, the vocal, the singing, like, you know what I mean? I couldn't get across like that, so yeah.
Like, how do you find yourself in a position ready to share that with the world? Yeah,
I mean, I've written tracks before, slewing. Like there's a track I got called Roxanne. It's emotion, but that's more on the rap bars. But I've shared stuff, but not to that. This is still currently active in my life. This is not past tense. This is like right now timeline. So it's very vulnerable, like to just like, yo, this is what's going on in a man's life. I'm not perfect. I ain't, this is what's happening. This is raw and uncut. Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on to the next track, Serious Afro Style.
Yeah.
Talk to me about it.
Well, everyone, this
shades have gone on.
Yeah, because this is.
You see how you
So obviously, where's Chris? Obviously, when Chris was telling me about this AI thing, now I was like, rah, is that what's going on? I was like,
accent is back.
Yeah, where's Chris? I know.
This accent is stuck with you. You know that.
Oh, bless.
It's you.
I know.
All right.
Talk so they can hear you, man. I know you know. I'm sorry, my brother. I was like, Max. I was like, rah. So yeah, I started playing around. And obviously everyone knows me from my original track, Serious Garage track. So I was like, let me see how it would sound if I flip it and do a look at Afro twist on it. And so yeah, and I want to just big up my friend Carl D's in the room because this guy here, this track wouldn't even Serious, the original wouldn't even be a thing. I want to big up my friend Marlon as well because these two they're like key people in my life. Like obviously Marlon's my barber. He's been with me he's been cutting my hair for about 16,000 years. So like why I'm always looking fresh is because of this guy. And yeah, and I'll just quickly give you a little backstory. I know time's flying past, but I was getting my hair cut when I come out of prison, right? And I was getting my hair cut in a barber shop, and I don't know. I remember Marlon saying to me, "Yeah," so the voice is coming out. Yeah, man. Like, I know one guy. He was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. And he's like, yeah, Carl D. And then I remember seeing Carl D. He's older from my area, and he's like, yeah, man, come to the studio, man. I got a studio down in I know. I know you don't do like that.
This ain't right.
I got a studio in like Forest Gate, man. So I went to the studio, and this was like 1999. Some of you might not be, well, some of you, well, I don't say, well, my age group. But so yeah, 1999, and I went in the studio, and we conjured up Serious, Yeah, the first track that literally launched me into a whole career of things, and so I want to say thanks to Carl, thanks to Marlon, because I actually get to say it now in front of people, because of you, what you used to of not being selfish and just thinking of a brother. You know what I mean? My career has just, boy, I can't even pay you back. Basically, all I can say is thank you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful to have people like you. So even seeing you here right now,
real ones.
It's special. It's special. Yeah. All right. Serious now. See me here. No style can sound similar. And I told them it's another one. Yeah. Ranger. Tell them this. What? Stepped in the game with hot pepper and corn, 100k at the gate, max chipped in velour. Do I have to remind them how the culture was born? Yeah. Fur jackets, 2 chicks, champagne, everything calm. Cause before the music I was selling food from my palm. Real. Brand new Benz from the showroom gone. Memories from my street life done. I was the first to transition with many more to come. Yeah. I stuck to my dreams when nobody believed. They used to laugh and say that my bars were offbeat. Till they heard me on the radio after Jay-Z. Radio one day time, man, the ops couldn't breathe. It was only 2 years I was on the TV. Wow. Flying over cantons doing armed robberies. Now I'm on top of the pops with the whole fucking team. Raised in the south but a king in the
Don't
east.
Let me get serious. Don't let me get trophy me none. The bodies will get dropped.
On a no already.
Don't let me get serious. So one big thing me up.
Big thing.
Goes out of ta-ta-ta.
Tell them.
Kick in the door, waving lyrics galore. MC wanna test rude boys, are you sure? Pick up the mic, enough score, get bored. Cause I'm way too much what they bargain for. When I come in the place, the girls want more. When they chop on the mic, the girls want more. Let me give them something to hurt me for. Don't let me get serious. Don't let me get trophy me night. The bodies will get dropped. Don't let me get serious. I want to give me up. Goes out
Yeah.
I can feel the community in the, I don't know, in the vibe.
Blessings, man. Yeah, no, that was me. As I said, that was just flipped it on an AI one and just see how it would sound. And yeah, I just kind of added myself on there, and it's like a human AI collaboration of a Afro. I actually said to myself, right, what would Serious sound like really slow with a singer twist on it? You get me? Like, I just thought, yeah, let me try something different. It come out like that, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna put this on the album because obviously everyone knows me as Serious. Yeah. And I thought, yeah, that would be perfect to come on the album. But yeah, it's a jam. When you drive into it, like it's actually a jam still, I'm not gonna lie.
I know AI enhances the track, so it's like, how do you stay true to your vision?
As I said, what it is, a lot of people, when you get into this AI stuff, yeah, I'm gonna give you a little trick. It's not just like do an AI track and then it's like, you actually got to put yourself in it. Like, you got to know how to structure it. You got to know how to prompt it. You got to really know like what you're doing. Otherwise, you're just gonna get some. It's gonna sound like some robotic thing. You really gotta, space out things and know how to and put the words in the commas and the full stops and understand it. You still have to write a song. You know what I'm saying? It's not just as simple as anyone just putting words together. Your neighbor can't just go and, I know people are doing some crazy stuff out there, but it's not like that. If you want it to sound really more authentic, you really gotta know what you're doing. So thanks to Chris, my brother.
Woo!
Big. All right then. See? So don't get shook. You ain't losing your jobs. You get me? We are still here. We still got to use the machine to our advantage. But yeah.
Next track, Hurt Me Bad.
Oh, is that where we are?
That's
already?
where we are.
Okay,
it's
we're near the end.
It's that time of the night.
Oh, shit.
Talk to us.
Yeah, man. Pain. Broken. This one, I would say, literally happened. I wrote this one as soon as I got my divorce papers. So when I got my divorce papers now, I was just broke. I'm not broken. I was more like, yeah, you done that. You hurt, man, innit? Like, I'm human. I'm a guy. I'm allowed to say I got hurt. I'm feeling this. I'm hurt. I'm upset. This is like flash 8 years of my life. This is a lot of it was just pain. So and there was a couple of violations that I just wasn't happy about. So I wrote about it, and here we are. This one's called "Hurt Me Bad." That's the best way to explain it.
All right.
Oh, and big up Tanya as well on the vocals. Big up.
Yeah. There's always two sides to a story. Yeah. It's time I start to tell mine. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, you really hurt me. Oh, you burned my soul.
Burn my soul.
I'm feeling empty, like an open goal.
Yeah.
You really dissed me when you ran and left.
I know.
You couldn't face me, so you made up a script.
It's true. I gave you commitment, you gave me more stress. Gave you my love and you teared it to shreds. Easy to run and go hide on the net. You said I was a monster and a narcissist. Tryna play the victim, prove your innocence. But when you break it down, girl, it don't make sense. I take accountability, I wasn't perfect. But the old relationship, you were sitting on the fence. You went to your ex-man's mom's house 2 in the morning, then lied to me. So many violations, I can't keep count, and you say you're real.
Yeah, you really hurt me. Oh, you burned my soul.
Burn my soul.
I'm feeling empty, like an open goal.
Yeah.
You really dissed me when you ran and left.
I know.
You couldn't face me, so you made up.
It's a real bassy.
Yeah, you have to hear it. You have to hear it on nice speakers. Don't get me wrong, the speakers are alright still, but you need to hear it on some speakers.
Ooh.
You need to hear it on some speakers. It does thump out the chest still. Yeah, I didn't. You hear the other part, the other verses on there, but yeah, that was just like a snippet of that one. Still hurt me, but that was very painful song to kind of say certain things on the track. And this is the thing, when I see like Adele and all those Taylor Swifts and they all talk about their stuff, I'm thinking, rah, these lot really done well, didn't they? Off half pain, innit? Like, and I'm just looking at them like, I understand what real music is all about. Is about just bearing what is actually happening. I think the most authentic artists are the ones that just tell you how it is. They're not hiding, It's just, as I said, you can be a robot, everyday lab rap, or you can write with feeling. And I feel that when you write with feeling, it comes out more natural, more authentic. So I had to write exactly how I'm feeling. I think that's what artists have turned into, more about how I feel, you know, at the time.
Was there any tracks that you second guessed initially putting in the final?
Yeah, there's loads of songs that I didn't put in there. The reason why I picked these 12 is the subject matters mostly to do with emotional intelligence. And I would say that I'm trying to say, how am I going to put it now? Yeah, I would say that with these ones here, there was some times when I was like, I was even going to scrap it. I was just going to say like,
the whole thing?
Yeah, because I was like, I don't want to talk about people really. I want to just put that part behind me and just crack on with my life. I don't really want to talk about my kids' moms, my ex-wife. I don't want to talk about personal stuff. It's long. I don't want to keep repeating the cycle even in my life. I don't even really want it in my life. I don't want to be promoting and something. I'm going to have to be talking about these people, even doing this now. But then I was like, you know what? This is my truth. And I just wanted to just be real and honest with it. This is my actual truth. This is who I am. So yeah, let's go. Yeah.
I know it's not a trick, but what clicks in your mind to channel the emotion into art? Like you're in the midst of it all, but then you're like, hold on, let me write this down.
Honestly, music, Bob Marley said, didn't it? When music hits you, you feel no pain. You know what I'm saying? Like it just, if you're a natural musician, it will just hit you. It's a time where the emotion, when things get overwhelming for me, when I get overwhelmed with stuff, I channel my anger. If I'm angry, I'll write an album for a man, straight. Like I will just diss you, your mum, everyone gets it. That's just me. I will pen. Like, if they say I can't jump on a house rhythm, I write 100 house rhythms. You don't understand what I'm like. Like, I just put my whole...
You're feeling that one.
Yeah, like, that's just how me out. I take out my emotion with the pen and the paper. Anything happens to me, I'll just say, yeah, what is it then, bruv? Everybody dead. Yeah. So that's the trick. The emotion goes, instead of phoning people, crashing out, I just pull it into thing. Yeah, so that's it. Sorry.
It's all right. Second to last track.
Oh.
Ups and Downs.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, man, this is a looker. We'll give you a snippet. This one's, I wrote this mid-relationship. Like, mid-relationship. This is like a good, what would I say? I'll say that last couple of years into my relationship, I wrote this. And you hear. I'll just let you listen to it.
Yeah, see me here. No style can sound similar. And that we say, yeah, the girl them, yeah. Are you me love, you know? Yeah, are you? I'm me one cheese, yeah. Oh, when you get frustrated, I know. When you get fed up on my presence, tell me leave you alone. She get mad when me not forward home. She don't want argue, but as she set the tone. I know how she love, but me can't take them on. We can't live with them, and we can't live without. So me not pay no mind when she running around. It's just another day where I empty the load.
Sometimes I'm right, sometimes you're right. Well, it don't make no sense, all this arguing, and you know me so.
You know me.
My heart is open, so start making threats that you don't wanna regret. Yeah,
Show them.
you should know when I feel low, you make me feel better.
Feel better.
Every time I hurt inside of you, always feel pressure.
That's true.
We've had some ups and downs.
Yeah.
I even went to walk out, but when I looked in your eyes, I saw the magic. We've had some ups and downs.
Yeah.
I even went to walk out, but when you held me real close, I felt your love and communications.
Ups and downs.
Yeah, man. Relationships always have these ups and downs, but I was just trying to say, you know, no matter what's going on, when I look into your eyes, I feel the magic. I see everything. I see the love. But yeah, the struggle's real, man. So sometimes I'm right, sometimes you're right. But it don't make no sense, all the arguing when you know me. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like a little relationship battle I was going through. Yeah, so I just wrote about it at the time.
Do you feel like your titles inspire your rhythms?
To be honest, sometimes I do the track and then the titles come afterwards. Because I think this one was called I'm Better at first. I think the original title was called I'm Better. But then I was like, no. It's just called Ups and Downs. So yeah.
And the sounds, like every sound for every track
This
is
is
so different.
But this is definitely a mellowed, not a jump up thing. This is more soulful. This is more R&B. This is more vocal based. It's not really, but obviously I've written every word, written the choruses, everything, but it's still me. But at the same time, this is like a sound I'm trying to come with, like a whole fusion of neo soul, Afro beats, R&B together, and just go in that direction. Yeah.
We're on our final track. Final track, people. It has been a long evening.
Yeah, sorry guys. Thank you for sitting there, going through this dissecting this with me. I appreciate that, man. Because you know our attention span these days with phones and that is mental. We can barely stand still. So, thank you for being with me for the last.
So yeah, me versus me.
Right.
Why this one as the last track?
Because this is about depression, man. This is about real life depression that a lot of people don't really talk about, especially as I said earlier on at the beginning, and why I was saying that as a musician we live on the edge. We live like 100 miles an hour. We're doing, I got ADHD, and also you lot not see me fiddling about 100 times. Can't sit still. But yeah, so we have days where like things I could get a call and it's like, yo, oh my God, I got that show. Yes, man, that's just going well. Yes. Yes. And then like 20 minutes later, I'm just low. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want it. I can't take this stuff. I just don't, like, it's mad. And it's a mental battle. It's like me versus me, 24/7 of like, sometimes I'm like, right, I got to be at the red carpet. I got to be here. I got to go to the show. And then just getting ready. I'm like, I'm tired of this bloody, I'm still doing this shit, man. I'm tired. I just want to put my feet up, eat some food and just chill, man. And that's the voices in my head. It's a constant battle. Like, so what a lot of people don't understand is that we slightly are depressed, bro. Like, it's mad highs, mad lows. And sometimes trying to get that balance is everything. So I realize it really is me versus me. It ain't about nobody else. It's about how I deal with myself. So yeah, this was why I left it the last on the album, because I just wanted to kind of people to be like the last honest, vulnerable message, and anyone that's going through anything themselves. Yeah, man, it's you versus you, man. Straight.
Yeah. Sometimes I just can't fight no more. Give me strength, please. I'm not in the mood right now. I feel helpless. The past on my mind replaying the old triggers. I feel exhausted, man. I'm so not with it. I got a busy schedule I don't really want to face, but today is a day. Depression in my veins. I really can't say. Gotta keep it locked in, but I hide it so well with a smile and a grin. Chest tight, keep breathing. Anxiety just pulled up to say, hey. I'm so overwhelmed with the thoughts, man. I'm sick. A voice in my head saying, give up and quit, but I gotta be at the red carpet at 6. What's the life of the day? I'm Maxwell won't get it. All my past traumas, man. I really try to forget it. I'm the life of the party, but one thing about Maxwell D.
No one knows about the demons I face.
They don't know.
I've been through hell and back, but still I remain.
I'm here.
I have the purest spirit, yet I'm my worst enemy.
That's right.
You think it's about you, but it's me versus me. The past replays in my head is like a bad dream. I'm trying to move forward, but I'm treading water. My mind keeps spinning tricks like a cruel machine.
Yeah.
Every failure feels like 10 steps back, but I know it's just another attack.
Tell them.
Save me from myself.
Yeah.
My thoughts drag me down. I'm screaming for silence, but I can't block the sound.
Hey, Max.
No one knows about the demons I face.
They don't know.
I've been through hell and back, but still I remain.
Yeah, man. Thank you, everybody.
How long did it take to actually complete this entire album?
Honestly, I think I done it pretty quick, but not quick. If you know, like, it was bits and parts together. So I'd say like I locked in for 6 months, like, and just went back to things. Left it. I was busy. I was doing shows. I was doing this up and down. But I just like went back to things and wrote it and come back and was like, yeah, let me finish this. So I'll say like like with the production as well, about 6 months. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that initial feeling when you completed the album, you've released it.
Yeah, I was, to be honest, like, I want everyone to know that futuristic stuff, like this using this AI stuff, is some people are like, 'cause not everything's AI in there, but it actually helped a lot because the stuff that I wanted to do, I wouldn't have been able to get it done that quick. You know what I'm saying? So it really helped me to move forward with it. But yeah, as you were saying, like, yeah, 6 months process of just locking in, blocking out everything. And I just actually wanted to start something and complete it, package it, put it together, deliver it, and then be like, go on, I don't care what anyone's got to say. This might not be for you, this might not be for you, but it is what it is. This is me. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, go and bite it. If you don't want to bite it, go and fight it. You know, it's just it's just one of those situations where I was like, I know that what people know me for, Blackberry, I'm serious, like all that stuff, jumping up and Norway, like, okay, safe. Like, I've done that for so long, and I've done all this jump up music and big up my chest, and I can rap, I can spit, I know I can do all that stuff, but I generally want to go in a different direction, and this is the time to take a risk and, create different music that, you know, hopefully I'll create new audiences and new people that will follow me on this journey.
It might be too soon to ask, but is there anything in the works for next?
Yeah, loads, man. As I said, I'm going on the road with this album. It's going to be, you'll be all invited down. You can get your tickets on soulmama.co.uk. It's with a live band. So I'm going to be performing this with a live band and a choir. Voices amplified choir. And the first show is at Soul Mama's Kitchen. And it's going to be a big one because, I get to do it with a live band, and I get to really get intimate with everybody and sing, and so you know, if you come and join me down there on the Sunday the 15th of March. Appreciate you guys. But thank you again. Sorry.
Another round of applause, please. Honestly,
thank you.
Emotional intelligence. Thank
you. But thank everybody for coming out. There's some jollof rice over there somewhere. Big up, I want to big up 80s Kitchen for sponsoring the food, the patties, the drink. Also, I want to shout this lovely lady. I know she's not going to like it, but anyway, Desiree, can I call you to the stage, please?
Woo!
Come, please.
A woman of many talents.
Yeah, time.
Yes, queen.
I want to say there are people, that you meet in life. I know, no, I'm going to have to say it. There are people that you meet in life that are just angels. Like, and I'm dead serious. Like, I've rubbed shoulders with so many different people, highs, lows, smalls, whatever. But there are some people that you meet that are just like literally angels. And the day I met this girl working in here, mentoring with the kids, I saw her, like, her heart, her spirit, and she is literally saw me for me. Like, not Maxwell, not the barist, just me, the raw Denzel, and big up Leonie as well. Like, and thank you again, Carl D, for linking up this. And she has been with me from day dot on. A big up Giles as well. There's my brother Giles in there as well. She's been with me on a journey for the last year or so. And do you know what it's like to have someone that really believes in you? Like, and I've gotten on your nerves. I've made her, she does all my bookings. Yeah.
And he did not follow it.
No, I didn't.
Not one
So she deals with a lot of stuff, and ever since she's dealt with a lot of stuff, life has just gotten so much easier, progressed further. I just want to say thank you so much for believing in me, and everything that you're seeing in here is all this girl. She's been here from what o'clock, setting up with the team. Big up Mo, big up Mama Youth as well inside the building. Little More Productions, obviously. We filmed a little documentary about this project and stuff like that, so look out for that. I want to big up Tri Media in the house as well. Thank you for giving me my flowers the other day. I appreciate you. Me finally get some flowers in her. And I want to big up, I want to big up my family, my friends, you know, cousins over there, my friends over there. Rain, I know you've been in there. You're in here. He's known me since I was a little kid before I even wanted to touch the mic. He's like, going up there on the stage. So that's that third party voice gonna get on the stage, man. What's wrong with you? Go on, take it. And I was like, no. And how dare you are? I know. You don't sound like that.
This ain't right.
Bless you.
This
Sorry.
ain't right.
I know it's not right,
gotta stop
but
doing
you
this.
are gonna understand. That's Max. That's me. That's I do.
Stop doing this.
But yeah, big up Chris, big up everyone inside it, and Vanessa, everybody that knows me, everyone. I just want to say appreciate you guys for coming down at your time. Desiree, thank you so much. You are one special person in my life. So thank you.
Queen.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, there's some food. We're gonna play some music. We're gonna mingle, talk, whatever. Thank you for coming, and yeah. Appreciate you guys.
There is not a listening party without the listeners, guys. So thank you genuinely so much for coming down.
And there'll be some, the film production guys might be coming over to interview you guys.
Yes, we're going to
like,
be doing some vox
like
pops. So I'm going to be coming over to some of you guys if you guys are not feeling too shy.
Yeah.
Just want real, authentic opinions.
Thank you, guys.